Hello everyone, welcome to Map the Dragon Railways, and today in this video I'm going to be reviewing the old Hornby Railroad four-wheel coach. This one is Great Western livery. So without further ado, let's begin. So as you saw a couple of weeks ago, I reviewed my friend's Hornby six-wheel coach of the new 4 and 6-wheel coach range. The coach isn't with me anymore, but I thought just to compare to the new one, let's have a look at one of the old ones as well. I haven't got a southern old one, so Great Western it is. So it's time to look at the detail on this coach, free roll test it and see how it performs. So first up, onto the detail. What's the detail like on this model? Well, it's moulded. Literally everything is moulded. The only actual separately fitted part is the actual coupling, the hook itself. Even the bar around here is actually moulded. So what is there that's moulded? Well, if we look at the roof, we've got the nice roof vents, which are quite nicely done, very crisply moulded, and there's this gutter line here. But apart from that, that's it for the roof. Then if we look at the underframe, there's nice spring and axle box details in the footboard. The brake rigging's there, but it's a little bit on the chunky side, like the old Terrier. And then connected to the chassis are the buffers. They're all moulded, not sprung as you'd probably expect, but they are there, which is a very key feature. Then onto the main body itself, well, that's where everything comes to play. You've got the really nice chocolate paintwork on the bottom, and then you've got a really nice cream on the top, with also chocolate around the roof and around the doors and windows. And then you've got all the gold lining, which has been precisely done to a very high standard. They've painted on your handles and everything, which could have been done separately fitted, like the Hornby Railroad versions. But it's alright. You've got window glazing, that's a must. And then if we look on the ends, we have this like arch line, I presume guttering. And then you've got some footsteps and some lines down the side, which is alright. So overall, the coach is quite nice. There's no separately fitted detail, but moulding wise, it's alright, and the paintwork is really nice. So you join me down on the layout, and it's time for a free rolling test. So it's just had a fresh wheel clean and oil, so it's up to its highest standards, and quite free rolling, I'd say. If I push it down there, it's going to couple up to its train. Yeah, and yeah, so that's very free rolling, which if you remember the Railways, at least 6-wheel coach, I don't know about the 4-wheel one, that actually wasn't very free rolling, was it? So yeah, that's much better. So now I better find a locomotive and run it on the layout and show some clips of what it looks like on the layout and how it performs. So I'll see you then. So there's the coach, and the locomotive I have chosen is very prototypical, not a little Andrew Barclay National Coal Board loco, technically made by Hornby under the name of Electrotren. So if you would ever like to see a review on that, please do comment below. Anyway, it's time to set her off with the train, run some clips, and you can just get a feel for what it's like. So off we go. There we go. She is a little bit noisy, the loco, but off we go. Nice slow speed for some nice filming shots. And as you can see here, Hornby used them for their Annie and Clarabelle coaches in the Thomas set. That was my first ever Hornby train set, and I think that's all that's left of it. So what is my opinion on Hornby Railroad's four-wheel coach? Well, it's been around since the 80s, so it's a bit rough in places. It's very cheaply made. They've had that moulding for, well, since at least the 80s, so they've had it long enough for them to be a bit cheaper, because I bought this one brand new from Hornby a couple years ago, and it was $18.99, and I don't think it's worth that at all. I'd rather you saved up and bought the new version. But if you go onto a very well-known auction site, then you will be able to pick them up a lot cheaper second-hand, and yeah, if they're like that, then it's fine. I'd say £10 max for one of these. Max. They're not very well detailed. I don't even think they have a coach interior. So yeah, they are pretty old, and I'm definitely happy Hornby made a replacement for them, because they are very outdated. So anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to leave you with a few clips. So please consider like, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Subscribing is free and it helps the channel grow a lot. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Cheerio for now. Did you know I have a free monthly magazine? Email mtdrmagazine@gmail.com for more info, or look in the video description.